hello, my lovers, and I want to welcome you to another Character Tuesday. So, today is a little rainy. So, for our Character Tuesday week today, I want to stop by with a pro tip for all my lovers who are busy at the windmill and busy at the loom, sitting down and spinning those exorbitant and those exciting tales. So for this week, Character Tuesday, we're going to be talking about building characters as usual. And for the purposes of this week, as you can see, it's, thunderstorm kind of weather with lightning. So I can't be on for too long. But I wanted to stop by really quickly just to give you guys one big pro tip. When building characters, I know it's very difficult when you're building characters for stories that may be series or stories that may be long. So, my pro tip for you guys this week is that when building characters for stories that are long and storylines that seem to continue on and on, one good thing to do as a writer is to create some form of break, to create a writing break. That being said, it's always good to break the monotony of building a character by introducing a new form or a new style. So for me, what I like to do when I'm writing those long stories is I like to go ahead and create a little break, a writing break within the piece. So for me, instead of going on and on and on and building my character and talking about the different character traits and so on, I like to break up my storyline into bits and pieces. So instead of having one long storyline, it's always good to write prose in, let's say, a collection of stories. So for those who are really afraid of getting into like the 20 chapter books and the 30 chapter books, which I really don't recommend because it's really long, unless those chapters are short, you can have 20 and 30 chapters. But if these chapters are really lengthy, like over 10 pages, then 30 chapters of 10 pages, that's going to be like 300 pages. That's a long read. But you have to make it also worth your reader's while. So for me, I like to break down all my stories. I mean, this is something I'm working on as well. Hence, it's a pro tip. So you may have a story idea and you may sit down and break out the entire storyline. But not because you've broken down that entire storyline means that you have to put all of that into one manuscript. It is possible that you can break it up into series, you can break it up into different collections that operate like series and pick up one after the other, as well as you can break it up into isolated pieces that only connect through the different characters, which, as I did mention earlier, is a new, I won't necessarily say new, but it's a trend I'm seeing with TV series as well as book series. So that's something to consider when writing those long pieces that have characters that it feels like it goes on forever. So guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into Character Tuesdays, and I will be with you next week. And next week, I do promise I'm going to give you guys a bird's eye view into something I'm working on. Okay, lovers? So stay tuned for Character Tuesdays next week, Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in, lovers, and have a great rest of your day. Mwah. Bye, lovers.